Our third and final selection sees 17th place West Ham playing host to 11th place Liverpool, and West Ham, they were held to a draw in their previous game against Bournemouth. Wilson got the Hammers off to a flying start with his first half brace, but the second half was all Bournemouth. When we take a look at the numbers, we can see that the Cherries took almost 80% of the ball, with 21 shots to West Ham's 1, generating a massive 3.49 XG. As such, it probably wasn't too much of a shock when the goals started to roll in. Tavernier's penalty got the party started, with Enes Ünal levelling the affair with 10 minutes left. West Ham did manage to hold on for the 2-2 draw, but they will count themselves lucky to have only conceded 2 goals from an opponent that generated 4.05 XG in the match. When we take a look at form, that draw for West Ham stopped a 2-game winning streak, but it did extend a 3-game unbeaten run in the Premier League. They host a Liverpool side who continued their slide down the Premier League table in their last match against Nottingham Forest. Marílo opened the scoring for Sean Dyche's side, and the first half would finish 1-0 to Forest. Now, I'm sure Arne Slot's half-time team talk would have been about staying solid and turning the game around in the second half, but that all seemed to fall on deaf ears as Forest would double their lead within the very first minute of the restart. Morgan Gibbs-White would then end the contest with his strike in the 78th minute for a 3-0 Forest win. In terms of form, it's now back-to-back 3-0 losses for the Reds. They've also lost in each of their last 4 away games in the Premier League. When we take a look at the head-to-head records, the last encounter between these sides took place in April back at Anfield. Diaz scored early, and things appeared rather comfortable for Liverpool as they continued their march towards the title. However, a Robertson own goal in the 86th minute would raise the nerves of the crowd, but they would be calmed almost immediately as Virgil van Dijk scored an 89th minute winner to pick up all 3 points in the 2-1 victory. Longer term, there's back-to-back wins for Liverpool against West Ham. They're also unbeaten in the last 7 encounters. This form is similarly strong when we filter by games played in London, Liverpool winning 2 of the last 3 road games. My prediction for today's game is that these sides come into this fixture on relatively different form. West Ham are unbeaten in their last 3, and Liverpool are winless in their last 2, and winless in their last 4 away from home. However, these stats have opened up a really nice price on Liverpool that I'd like to take advantage of. Liverpool's underlying numbers are great, and they have been rather unfortunate not to have found the back of the net in either the City or Forest games recently. Additionally, I don't think their quality will just disappear overnight. Furthermore, West Ham are also a confidence-based side, and I think their high confidence will be their downfall here. They're going to go toe-to-toe with Liverpool and be picked off as a result. I'm going to back Liverpool to pick up a win for a full stake here in bet number 3, and the final bet of today's episode.